Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Handmancers, a game where they've taken rock, paper, scissors and turned it into a roguelike. Let's get into it. So first off we pick our character. Looks like we've only got this one who's a scissor master. You can see their base damage on scissors is way higher than rock and paper. And worth noting down here, our special stat is every 2 times you deal damage, you deal 1 extra damage. So the way this works, this is our little map. So you can see we got 2 fights coming up. So let's go to the first fight and then this is who we're up against, Slimy, and basically over here on the left are his attacks. So he's going to be doing a rock attack, and you can see that little 2 there. If he wins, it will do 2 damage to us. Down in the bottom left, that's our health. He's only got 6 health. Now, obviously, if you've ever played rock, paper, scissors before, you'll know that paper beats rock. So we've got 2 of these paper cards. You can see they only do 1 damage, but that's better than taking 2 damage if we were to play our scissors, because we won't actually do our damage to them either. So we basically have to use paper, or we could choose to do a rock one, which that ends the round in a draw. Yeah, and I think neither of us take damage if that happens. Anyway, let's play our paper thing by doing that and then ending our turn. So boosh, I win. Paper beats rock, so he's down to 5 health. He's doing a scissor one next, so we'll just play our rock card. So then boosh, we won that as well. And because we did our 2 attacks, you can see over here on the right, these are our sort of traits that we can gain throughout the round. That's the one that just applied. Every 2 times you deal damage, deal 1 damage. That's why Slimy's down to 3 health. Anyway, now they're doing a paper attack. So this is where we can shine. We can use our scissor attack, and that does 3 damage. So if we end our turn, this should end it. Boosh. So then we do a cool little cutscene where we jump up, destroy Slimy into a pile of dust, and then we get to pick our loot. If you've pre-ordered Civil Draft or you plan to pick it up sometime during the Overstock sale next year, you'll want to check out the official Civil Draft binder. Super high quality. Ooh, feels nice. With a zip to keep 360 of your best Civil Draft cards safe from thieving architects. Pre-order now along with all the other accessories at creocards.com/Civil Draft until the 7th of December. Don't miss out. Now, it's worth noting we've got like two things of loot. So we can pick these which are like worth 1. Can you see the single dot underneath? Some of them are worth 2, like this one. And basically the top ones are things we can add to cards. So we've got deal 1 damage, grant 2 shields. This one plus 2 empower, which is basically a multiplier to damage, but inflict weakness to self, so not the best. And this one, which is about drawing cards. The bottom ones, they're like these little trait things that go up the side. So we've got the Ring of Slow Death. At the end of turn, deal 2 damage. This one you can't grant dodge. Or this one, if you would die, heal 100 health. It only works once. So that's like a sort of life-saving one. I might actually take that. All right, so then you can see on the right, we have these 2 perks now. So let's go to the next battle and see what we're up against. So it's a little goblin thing. Oh my goodness, it's got a hand. It's got a hand with very floppy fingers. Worth noting, he's got 21 health. And his thing, every win, it inflicts bleeding on us. So we'll take a damage every turn. So we really don't want to lose here. So what is he doing? He's doing a rock and a scissor thing. Now, I haven't pulled any rock cards. So what we can do, we can do paper to counter the rock, but then if we want to counter the scissors, I think we'll just have to take one of these for a draw. Now, it's worth noting, can you see this one has like a little gem at the bottom? They're the gems that we could have purchased from our upgrade thing. So this one deals 3 damage and inflicts 2 bleeding, and I think it works before actually winning the battle. You don't have to win to do it. So I think I'm going to plop that in there. So although we won't do 3 damage from actually winning because it will be a draw, I think this game calls it a parry rather than a draw. We should do 3 damage and inflict 2 bleeding anyway. So let's end our turn. So paper beat rocks. And then yes, look, we've done the damage, we've done the bleeding. The parry happens at the end. So he took his bleeding. He's down to 14 already. Next up, we've got paper and scissors. So I think we'll do that and that. So again, it's a win and then a draw. Haven't got any gems on these ones, so we'll just see what happens. 3 attack and then nothing for our parry. That little bleeding still happened, so he's down to 10. And then this time there's rock and then paper, but I've only got 1 card in my hand. Now what you can do is press this sprint button, and that will discard this and draw a new hand from my deck. As you can see there though, it creates 1 cramp in your hand. Now hand cramp when you're playing rock, paper, scissors is not a good thing.
Oh, really? Lovely.
There is a way to not get hand cramp though, and that's by doing like a perfect sprint. So basically, if I were to play this card and I had no cards left, I could sprint and then I wouldn't get cramp. And cramp is basically just like a waste of a card. Like it's a card that appears that you can't win with. Anyway, I'm going to sprint now to see what we got. Look, there's my cramp card. So this card can't win. So it's a guaranteed loss basically. But here we can play our paper. So that will do 1 damage. And then this one has a gem in it. The flurry of blows. Deal 1 damage 2 times. Okay, so this should do 5 in total, I think. So I think combined with our first win against the rock, we should do 6 damage. Plus, he's going to take a bit of bleeding still. So he should go down to 2 health. And then it's the next go. So we've got a rock and a scissor attack, so we can just do a rock to counter then this rock, and I think he's only got 2 health, so that should win. So let's end our turn. So parry that, nothing happens, but then boosh to win. 1 damage, 1 bleed, and he's down. Boosh. I love the ground just gets disintegrated. Anyway, now we can pick our loot again. So all of these are worth 1. So I want to take 2 of these really. And this one, reduce by 1 all debuffs to self. Interesting. That one, oh, I don't like the sound of either of those. The double cut, deal 1 damage to self, but deal 4 damage. Could be a good upgrade. I mean, maybe with those combined, the cleanse and the double cut, is a debuff to self dealing damage to self? Potentially. Let's just see what the bottom perks are first. Every time you draw a heal. Oh, healing's good. Healing is a good idea. At the beginning of combat, grant a dodge. Oh, so we can dodge. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I want both of them. What's this time? Every time you lose, deal damage equal to 25% of the enemy attack. I mean, I wanted to try and upgrade my cards. These are my cards, by the way. So I've got 5 scissor ones, 3 rocks, and 2 paper. My female character is very much into scissoring. Anyway, I'm going to take a dodge and the heal thing, I think. I think that's the sensible thing to do. Right, so then we move on to the map. We've got 2 choices to make. We finish at the boss up there. So going top or bottom path, we have a battle first. But then after that, we can duplicate one of our gems, which we can do in the bottom one as well. This bottom one, we can feast upon a random meal to boost your stats. Or this one up here, the Temple of Trinity, swap one of your cards' type and gain power. Oh, so I could potentially swap one of my scissors to like paper perhaps, just to try and balance it out a bit. Interesting. Let's go top route. We'll see what happens. So first battle is this dude reading a book infinitely. How's that even working? He's going to do 3 attacks. He's also got 36 health. And he's got these 2 things. Doesn't allow you to check your deck or discard pile. Oh yeah, look, the button's gone from down there. And the other one is a tornado. At the end of every turn, generate a tornado that discards all your turns. Oh, wow. Okay, so first things first, we've got rock, and I haven't drawn any paper, so I think we're gonna have to play rock to counter that. Then we've got paper that we can win against and scissor that we can parry, so I think we want to get the bleed in early, right? So we'll probably do that one. Then this other one has a gem on, deal 1 damage 2 times. So yeah, we'll just do that. Loads of damage against this guy. So parry the first one, then we do 3 plus 2 bleed plus 3 damage plus 1, 1, 1, and then the bleed at the end. Wow, man, bleed at the end as well. We took him down to 24 health from that. Worth noting is bleed does reduce by 1 every time. So next turn we'll only do 1 bleed. We have no cards because of the tornado. That means we get a perfect sprint, which means we don't get cramp this time. Very handy. So we can counter these pretty quickly. Let's do scissor against that to 3 damage. We've got a rock here that has a gem in it. You can see that's like down in this corner. So that deals 1 damage and gives me a shield. Sounds good. Then paper, they're both the same, so we'll just shove that in. So let's end our turn. And then boosh, boosh, boosh. The rock has beaten scissors, and then the paper's beaten rock. Man, he is not in a good place. I think you need to read through that book, read the rules again, mate. So another sprint. Then right, we'll just play rock there, paper there, and then these are both the same, right? They just do 3 damage. So yeah, we'll play them. The tornado's like so bad for him. I get a perfect sprint every single time, which just means we're doing incredibly. He's down to 9 health. Let's do our sprint and then counter all of these. So paper to beat rock, rock at the end to beat scissors. That one gives me a shield. I've still got my 2 shield, by the way. Oh, look. Oh, I can like shoot on the floor. What the hell? So I can shoot in any shape I want. That's cool. But yeah, against paper, which one of these would be best. So that one does 3 damage and 2 bleed, whereas this one just does 1 damage 2 times. So yeah, this is way better, that one. Yeah, the Crimson Feast, that gem at the bottom is a good gem. Do we get to duplicate a gem if we win this? I think we do. If so, that is the gem we will be duplicating. And by the way, this guy's down, so jump up. Boosh! It is brutal. And he's turned to dust. Anyway, we get to pick our loot. Oh, look, that's a bottom gem. Mist shape. Grant 1 dodge and 1 stun. Stun is turn the next enemy's actions into cramps. Interesting. And over here, we have grant 3 shield. And, oh, that's a bleed one. Deal an extra damage and do a bleed. So that sounds good. Down the bottom, we can gain a multiplier. We can reduce the enemy's damage. That's only for 2 turns though. And this one, every time you inflict stun, deal 3 damage. Oh, synergy. So yeah, if I take this, I can then add it to any card I want. Well, except for this one, I imagine, because it already has a gem on the bottom. So if I grab this, oh, it's a paper only one. Oh yeah, it's got paper on it. Okay, so I can only do this on paper. So I guess I'll add it to that bottom right one. Boosh. Oh, the card has been upgraded. Good stuff. And then I'll take this bottom right one so that when we do stun, we do 3 extra damage. All right, so now we move up to here where we can duplicate our gems. So this is like a mirror. So we've got this on the right and you can see like all the gems I have on the left. I'm actually tempted to duplicate this. Now I've got the stun, so I might take that and put it on there. So that means anytime I use my papers, they will do 3 damage. All right, nice. Now we move to the Temple of Trinity. And apparently I can drag any of these to any other one. So I think if I just take a bog standard one of them, I can turn it into paper. It should also increase the damage as well. So yeah, that's one that does, only does 2 damage. I think my character actually makes these better because she's a scissor master. Can't say that with a straight face, but that actually makes these cards better. It's not that the cards are worth more, but still, look, all of our papers now do 2, so that's good, I think. So now we take on the last boss, and is that it? That's the last boss. Warlord, you've got a pot on your head, mate. And a spatula. Your foot's in like a jug. What's going on? Anyway, he's got 100 health, which is quite scary. And we can look over these. So every time you play Scissor's base damage goes up. Same for paper, same for that. And this one, the Duelist, considers all parries as wins. So if we draw, we actually lose. Ooh, that's quite annoying, actually. Anyway, I think what I want to do, if we add you to there, so that's our paper one with the stun and dodge. So we do that first. Then we add just a normal paper one there. So that's 2 wins. And then I think it's just a case of what gem do I want to play? Because either of these are going to be a loss, because the draw is now a loss, and this is also a loss, but that will do 2 damage to him, so maybe worthwhile. Although that one gives me a shield. I'm just thinking I might be better off keeping that because I have more of the scissors than I do the rocks. So yeah, I think I play that one. Then we end our turn. So boosh. So that's a win. He's down to 94. We do boosh, another win. Hit him loads of times, and then we got to lose there. But I think our dodge meant we don't actually take any damage. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we've got 3 papers coming up. Should I sprint? Because that's going to be 2 losses otherwise. No, what does that do? That does do a shield. It's only a shield of 2 though, so I will still take damage. I have a dodge. I mean, I think I only take 1 damage and then I get a perfect sprint, so I might do that. I'll play both of you, and then if we end our turn, we do the 3 damage plus the 1 extra one, plus an extra one there. Then when we lose, it got dodged. The next one, we shielded it. So yeah, we only took 1 damage as suspected. But now we have no dodges or anything. He's doing 3 scissor attacks. So let's sprint and hope we get some rocks. Okay, nice. We got some rocks. We can win 2 of them. Might be worth trying to play our paper, because then we'll get a dodge. And I think that happens before the battle. So yeah, let's play rock, then rock. They'll only do 1 damage each, which isn't great. Then this one should give me a dodge. It should also stun him as well, which should deal 3 damage as well. So let's play the paper there, and I hope that the dodge will happen before the attack. So let's see what happens. So boosh, we win the first one. Boosh, we win the second one. And then, yeah, we did the stun. That's the 3. And then we lose, but we dodge the damage. So we've still got full health. Okay, this is going good. Oh, no, what sort of attack is that? Cramp. Oh, it's a cramp. So it can't beat me. Oh, yeah, that's really good then. Oh, no, he's got rocks. He's got rocks. I've only got scissors. Okay, what I might do here, I think I might sprint. So we draw new ones, and then I can cramp his cramp. So I think that's just a draw. Does that mean I lose, though? Maybe I don't play that. I want to paper the rock, definitely. That's one with dodge and stun again, so that's good. That should beat that. I mean, it says this card can't win. So does that mean we'd lose, or does that count as a draw? And then I will actually lose. I don't think I'll take any damage. Maybe I'll take 1 damage. Let's see what happens. So is it a parry? It is a parry, so I lost. But I didn't lose, because you can't win with a cramp. Okay, so that was actually quite good play. Anyway, he's down to 69 health. Nice. And we've got 3 paper attacks. So I don't really want my rocks hit. I think I'm going to sprint and then, yeah, draw some of these scissor ones. So let's play you and you. And then because I'll have a dodge, I think I can play my cramp. So let's end our turn. So we should win the first one, do some extra damage with everything we've got, win the second one, and then the last one we lose, but we dodge the attack. So nice. He's doing 3 scissor attacks this time. So if I play the rock, and then, I mean, I could do this one to dodge, actually. So I might do that. Then sprint. And then, oh, that wasn't ideal. That was not ideal. I could dodge that as well. Because every time I'm dodging with this gem thing, I'm doing the stunt. So let's end our turn. I think this will work out okay. Because I should have my dodge. Yeah, my dodge is down in the bottom left. So we lose, but we don't get attacked. There's another dodge. We lose, but we don't get attacked. And then, yeah, he's down to 48 health. I'm worried about how much attack power he has. Scissors do 4. Papers does 7 now. That's quite scary. Anyway, paper to beat rock is a good one to go for. I wouldn't mind getting some bleed on him. So I might shove that there and then sprint to see what we get. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. I think we might have to take damage this time, although I do have 1 dodge. So if I put my cramp in, we may dodge his attack. So look, that's the first one. We've given him bleed and then we win. So that's 3. We lose that, but our dodge took the damage. And then we win the last one. Oh, yeah, that actually went well. And now there's 3 papers. So we can put that one in. That's got a gem on, and that does 1 damage 2 times. We can then put that one in. And then I don't have dodge or shield. This does 9 damage. So we need to sprint and then play our last scissor, I think. So yeah, that goes there. End our turn. So 1, 2 damage with the gem, 3 with the card. That does 3, and this should do 3 as well. Boosh. So he's down to 23 health. Now he's doing 3 scissor attacks. So we can put our rock in, and then we can just play these paper ones because they both have the dodge and they've got the stun. So they'll do 3 attack as well. Or do I want to use... I might use up my cramp, actually. Because otherwise I'm going to have 2 cramps in my hand. Oh, no, we will take damage. No, I'm going to have to swap that. So we'll do that. So rock beats scissors. Paper loses, but we get our dodge, so we don't take any damage. Same with this one. And we're doing 3 damage with the stun. So he's down to 11 health. I've still got 23. I've still got full health. And I feel like I can sprint now, right? Because that will discard all my cards. Yeah, I get another cramp, but that's fine. I'm then going to scissor there, because that will do 3 damage plus an extra 3 plus 2 bleed, and then beat the rocks with those 2, and that's got to be a win, right? Surely. So bleed, boost, victory. He's only got 4 health left. He's taken bleed damage. He's taken extra damage. He's down. He's out of there. Boosh. Love it. So let's pick our loot. So these are bottom gems. Spike shell. So that gives us 3 shield and 2 riposte. Deals 2 damage next time you lose. The one to the right, growing snowball, deals 0 damage. Every time this card wins, deal 1 more damage permanently. Ooh. So that's like one you can grow. Let's do a growing snowball, and then I'll shove that on. This is one I'm going to be attacking with a lot. So I might shove it on... Oh, I can only go on a rock. I'll put it on that one then, because that one's already got a gem. So boosh. That is on there. We're going to look at that rock. It's got arms for days. And then I'll take this corrosion. So that deals damage and does the thing. I mean, I might just max out this card down here. There we go. Boosh. So that is now a maxed out card, I think. It's got gems for days. Oh, look, it's like holographic. That's cool. Anyway, we move on. So we've got a load of paths and then a boss at the end. So it looks like both paths have 2 battles. Bottom one allows you to change your type. I might go for the top in that case then. So we'll go upwards. This allows us to boost our stats. So we get to pick a meal. So this one increases paper-based damage as well. Oh, does it give us 9 health? That's quite good. But it reduces our base damage. So that could mean stones do nothing. So that's probably not good. This one increases base damage twice. Is that how this works? Do I do all 3 of them? This one increases scissor-based damage. Oh, and paper-based damage. That one, paper and base. Oh, this one, rock-based damage, scissor-based damage by 1, and then 6 health also. I don't know if I take all 3 of these or just the one with the thumbs. I'm going to take the fish. Let's see if my health goes up by 6. Yes, it did. Okay, that was good. Anyway, this one we get to copy a gem. So now all of my papers do the dodge and the stunning thing. All right, then we've got our next battle. And oh, look at this guy. He's got an arrow in his ear. Oh, poor little guy. All right. Oh, no. He's doing 4 attacks. Growth. Every 3 turns grants 1 empower, which I think is a damage multiplier. That's scary. The next one, every 7 actions deal 1 damage. And all parries are losses as well. So I have to win. Win on the last one. So he's down to 98 health. I think we're just going to have to do a draw there. I've got dodges, so I should be fine. And then the last one, what is that? Does it just randomly select one? So it could be a loss. It probably will be a loss, but we should have 2 dodges from those. Also, this does bleed, so that's good. I want to get that involved. Excited to see what our completely maxed out rock does. Boosh. Win the second one, and that does go up by 1 attack now, so that will be stronger next time we use it. Oh, it turned into a cramp. No way. So he's down to 19 now. Right, and then I want to put paper at the start. And then I've got 3 dodges. So I don't know what to do for the last one. I think do this one. And the next one is a win. He's down to 2 health. Last one, is it going to win? Yes. Boosh. And we get to pick an upgrade for our loot. What is this one? Oh, your cramps gain the following effect. Deal 3 damage. You can make cramps good. That's interesting. These gems aren't that good. These are the empower ones. Oh no, that's courage. That's empower. So courage deals 50% of damage for the next X actions. And this one deals +1 damage. So that just makes my attack a bit better. I think I'm going to do the cramp one. Anyway, next attack. Oh my goodness. That guy's eyeball is hanging out. Right, living corpse. Let's see what he does. Every turn heals 5% health. That's annoying. Every turn grant 5 shield. What? Every 7 actions deal 1 damage, and every 3 turns gain empower. Oh, this is quite annoying, actually. Anyway, at least I can parry now, and it's not actually a disadvantage. Just because he's got so much health, I think I'm better off parrying than anything else. So we'll do that. So his shield blocked my attack completely, but then these other attacks should do damage. So yeah, his health is going down. He's got so much health though. I feel like I don't do enough attack at the moment. My rock has beat that. We've then got the scissors, which we're beating him. He's got some bleed on him now. And then we lost that one, but we dodged the attack. Oh, he has just healed. So he's up to 131 health. Let's sprint to get all of our cards back. I think I'll gamble and put that in to gain another dodge. And then I might just sprint to get these and then guarantee another win. I think that's what I want to do. Guarantee wins. I only use my cramp if I need to, because although it does 3 extra damage, it will use up a dodge. Still, whistling his health down. It's going down to hopefully under 100. No, not quite. 104 we're down to, but I think he heals, right? Yeah, up to 109. So we should be good. This is going to be quite a long battle, but I think we can get that. Right, anyways, down to 21 health, and I've got 4 wins here, so we should do some decent damage. Will it be enough? What's he down to? 4 health, the 2 bleed. Oh, he's gonna heal. No, he is down. Yes, he's down. Boosh. I think we'll take this one. Draw 1 card. Let's add it on one of the papers. Right, now we've got the boss fight, which I'm quite worried about. Oh no, it's a corrupted king frog. So what does it do? Every 3 turns, corruption lashes out. What does that mean? Every 15% of missing HP, it does extra damage. Removes all buff on self, becomes shelled after 2 turns. Every 2 actions deal 50% extra damage. Oh my goodness. Every 3 actions deals extra damage when it loses. And this one, every 6 actions stuns. Great. Okay, let's just win these battles. So paper beats rock. I think we just take draws and use our gems to do extra damage there. So let's end our turn. We gain dodges, and that one we gained a card. We gained our strong boy rock. Looking forward to playing you. How much health does this frog have? 200 and over 200. Oh dear. I'm worried about how much damage this guy does though. What does this do? We do 7 damage with that growing snowball now. So we'll shove you in there to win that first battle. I'll shove you maybe at the end just to draw, and then we'll sprint. Then we can use you to beat that, and then you just to gain a dodge whether we lose or not. So yeah, these dodges are really good. proper dodgy build. So big boy rock does loads of damage. Then all the other ones, our second one was a parry. So all we did was gain some dodge. I will take that. More dodge is always good. And then last one is a victory. So nice, down to 190 health. I'm just worried about all his little bonuses he gets. Oh, corruption always wins. Why have I got a cramp in there? I didn't put that in there. Who put that in there? So if corruption always wins and deals 5 damage, I maybe just want to add my corrupt in there because it always loses. Oh my goodness, I'm down to 12 health. Oh, I didn't even see that happen. How? If I have dodge? Is it because it's not an attack? Because it deals 5 damage. That isn't via an attack. It's via something else. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. I don't know how we got down to 12 health. I didn't see what happened. Anyway, first battle we won. This second one, with our dodge, do we still take 5 damage? No, we didn't. But we take damage then. What made us take damage then? We're down to 10. I thought we had dodges. Oh, man, we need a way to heal. I don't know how to heal. I think parry the last one, but give it bleeding. All right, so let's see where we end up. I'm looking at my health. My health just went up. Then it went down again. Down to 10 health. I really don't know what's happening to my health. It must be one of these things, right? Unless it's the corruption. I don't actually know what corruption does. I can't actually see what it does do. Oh, do I sprint these or do I try and counter? I could counter the first one. Sprint to get more cards. Okay, we've got our rock, so that can go at the end. I may as well just use up my... I've got dodges. So I think if I use up those, yes, we'll lose, but we shouldn't take the 9 and the 4 damage above. We just may take damage from elsewhere. Look, our health's gone up to 11. How did that happen? Still, we're doing damage. This last guy is gonna save us. The big rock. Oh, it took us down to 9 health. What's the frog on? Oh, he's not even down to half health yet. Corruption always wins, deals 9 damage. Maybe we can dodge it. All right, rock in there, you there. Sprint just to gain those. Then paper at the end to gain an extra dodge. Oh, let's end our turn. Ow! What was that? Tentacles? Was that the corruption thing? I think we dodged it because we're down to 5 dodge. No, we're down to 8 health as well. I don't think we're going to survive long enough to do this. That rock can go there to get stronger. That now does 9 damage. I think let's sprint. Let's try and get another win at the end. So we want a rock in there. Okay, hopefully we won't lose any more health. Oh no, we're down to 7 health. We're down to 7 health. I don't understand. Maybe it will go up for some reason. No, it's down to 6. Oh no. Every time you draw, heal 1 HP. Okay, so that's why I'm healing a little bit. At least I have this. If you would die, heal 100 HP. So we may be able to beat this frog, actually. It's down to 88 health. So yeah, boosh, victory. We did just die there somehow, but I think we used our full health thing. Somehow we're down to 22 health. What keeps hurting us? All right, I want to get a win. Yeah, with this guy in there. That's what we're talking about. All right, end turn. So paper beats rock, then rock beats scissors. And that does some fat damage now. Yeah, look, he's in the 50s. He's in the 50s. That should do 4 damage. He's in the 40s. We could actually do this. Because this first one, we're going to get him into the 20s. Boosh. Yeah, he's down to 21. His second attack is taking him into the teens. We're down to 20 health, by the way. Got to keep an eye on that. But look, he's down to 12. And this last one does a bit of bleed. Only 2 bleed, though. He's down to 4 health. All right, I think we can end this. We can end this. Oh, no, I'm down to 1 health. How am I down to 1 health? How did that happen? Let's put a rock there. I think we should win. Because we should do our damage first. Because we get a win on the first one. Yes, we won. Oh, my goodness. That was hardcore. Right, we get an upgrade. I'm learning we are not strong enough. Every time you play a card, deal 2 damage. That could be good. Every time you parry, deal 3 damage. These are good. You've also got that one, deal 6 damage. You can add that to a card. How many? That's the scissor one, isn't it? I've got spaces on the scissors. This one as well. Deal 1 damage. Every time this wins, double this damage. So does that grow exponentially as well? I might just try and get some powerful cards. So let's add this just add it onto that one for now. And then I'll do this smite one, deal 3 damage. Or should I try the thirst? No, let's try the thirst. Now add that onto the same card, I think. So this one is now much stronger. I mean, look at the size of that guy's sword. He knows what he's doing. So next one. Do we want to... it's a short one. Do we want to copy gems before we battle? I think we probably do. So let's go gems before our battle. And we could add more snowballs to the stones. I think it's a bit late in the day to do that. I think I'm better off just maybe adding one of these. So add that on to that one up there. All right, and then we got to do this with only 7 health. Oh no. Right, and oh my goodness, we got the guy with like gravestone dumbbells. What? There are 5 attacks, so we can counter quite a few of these. So you want to go against that definitely. Let's see what he does, actually. Every 4 actions, he inflicts weakness. So basically, my last attack isn't going to do that much damage. Every 5 actions, deal 1 damage. I think that's the damage I can't dodge. Every 5 turns, gain shield. Every 3 turns, gain extra damage. As he gets weaker, you get stronger. Okay, let's shove you to start. And then what we're going to do against these rocks, just counter them. Yeah, I think let's shove there, and then we'll just parry the rocks. Oh, I probably should have sprinted at the end there, because that would have given me extra health. Anyway, we're doing some big damage with that rock card. Look how much health we've taken out in 1 turn. That's really good, actually. Right, okay, so sprint. So that should heal us by 1. Yeah, so I should have done that last turn, because you can only sprint once per round, I think. Well, it looks like I can do it again. Anyway, paper to beat rock, so that can go there. I might just paper the papers just to gain dodges, although saying that, oh yeah, I think I will do that, because then this one I can parry there, and that does the damage from the gems anyway, which is the majority of our attack these days. So then I can shove you there, and then I can sprint again to heal more health. Nice. They're all locked, by the way. As soon as you sprint, they get locked, so I can't actually change anything. But still, let's see how we get on here. Lots of parries, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. We do only have 1 shield, and I think we will lose it as he does his little bonus attack things. Yeah, look, now it's gone, and I lost 1 health there as well. So I really need things that will give me shield, which I don't know that I have. Anyway, let's shove you in there early. Shove you there. Shove you there. And then scissors. You can go on that one. I might be better off parrying the last 2, just so I can do another sprint to heal. All right, end turn. I gained 2 shield at the start of a round. Is that every round? I'm not sure why I gained that, but it is definitely helping. All right, so damage against the first one. Then I want to beat you. You've got a gem, which is draw a card. I think that's fine to have you at the end, actually. Then I might shove you there, and then I'll parry the middle one, and then sprint. Right, then we'll end our turn. So let's see what we do here. So we've got no shield this time. We do have 5 dodges, but I think this could be where we lose some health, as we don't have the shield. Let's see how we end up. Yeah, look. Oh, we're down to 6 health. Oh, no. Oh, so this one gives us shield. So basically, we need to play this guy every round. Otherwise, we're screwed. I think the sooner, the better. So I'll probably play you at the start, because you're going to beat the cramp. You can beat those scissors. You can beat that paper. You can do the last one, and then we'll just do a draw on that one. Sprint, gain some health. 7 health. Oh, this is not good. I should have copied the shield one. I didn't realize how much I needed shield. Still, we've whittled him down to half health. We're down to 4 health. Oh, no. All right, I might just sprint to try and get the rock back. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Shove it in there. That may save us. Probably won't. So we got 6 health. And when we do the next round, we should gain some shield. I have a feeling, though, he does more damage every time. Yeah, every 5 actions deal 3 damage. Now 4 damage. That's just going up. Every 5 actions deal 7 damage. Oh, I think we're brown bread. Although we do have 2 shield. Yeah, we're down to 1 health. Oh, no. Why does that keep increasing? Why does it do 7 damage now? Anyway, unfortunately, I think that's probably the end. Just because that slasher thing just rips through me. I've got 10 dodges, but they don't dodge those damages, which is really annoying. Still, we whittled him down to 60-ish health. Yeah, 59 health, but then we're defeated. So we've lost. I've been recording for 1 hour and 18 minutes, and apparently that only took 17 minutes. Was I really rambling that much? Don't answer that, editor. Anyway, that was Handmancers. That was actually really fun. Fair play. I enjoyed that. If you guys did too, be sure to boost the like button. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and everyone goes rock first. That's obvious. Bye.